what's up, everyone? I hope you guys are having a great day, enjoying yourselves out there. Today I'm going to be doing an unveiling of a retractable hose reel. It's a Vevor retractable hose reel. It's about 115 feet long, and I'm going to actually do the unboxing and all the necessary steps that you need to take to install it and put it into your house as well. The installation, of course, and obviously a full review of the product and how it works and all of that stuff as well. And I'll be sure to leave the link of that actual product in the description below as well, so you can get you one if you're interested as well. So feel free to stay tuned and let's get into it, guys. All right, guys. I'm actually in front of the box as we speak. This is how it came. Yeah, UPS, of course. And I was able to cut the top off the box already, off camera, of course. And this is what comes inside the box. Right at the very top is the instruction manual on how to install this and how to use it properly. And there's a bunch of screws to put it onto your wall. Outside wall, that is. Very heavy duty screws, very strong screws there. And a bracket, the swivel bracket here for the hose reel itself that actually holds the hose reel and stuff of that nature. So now we're getting into the nitty-gritty of it. That's remaining packaging stuff. A nozzle for the hose reel, and this thing here, I'll find out what that is once I read the instruction manual. And last but not least, the grand pumbaa of it all is the hose reel in itself, right here. So pretty much that's the hose. And once you unpack it, like take it all apart, it comes with an extra set of hose. This actually connects to your spigot, and this is actually your hose right here. And it's supposed to be 115 feet long. I'll test that out to see how that works, and if it's actually 115 feet long. But even if it's less than that, it'll be very cool. It comes with this handle here. You can lift it up and down. And I just kind of realized what this is. This actually fits in between this bracket here and locks in place and holds. So it practically fits like this on the back here. The bracket goes in the middle and it fits right so and so. And there's probably a couple clips that you have to put at the bottom of it so it could actually stay together and not move, so to speak, so it could stay locked in there. So now we're gonna move into the installation piece of this. And from the looks of it, it looks like I'm gonna need a drill. And I'm also gonna be needing, it looks like I'm gonna need a drill, pencils, maybe a screwdriver as well. But it shouldn't be a long installation process. From what I'm seeing, it should be very simple. Like I mentioned before, this right here is the spigot attachment. You can attach this to your spigot and water will start flowing into it, and it'll actually fill in with the front hose. And from what I'm seeing here, the hose right here comes with this top right here, this tip right there. That looks like it's a pressure washing tip. Could be wrong. I don't know what this is made for. And it has this little washer in there. Make sure if it's stuck in there, you take that out as well. And in order for you to water plants and gardens and all of that stuff, that's how you put that on. So it seems pretty cool so far. Now we're gonna move into the labor part of this, which is the installation piece. So bear with me, guys, while I get this going. All right. All right, guys. This is me again. I'm actually right now on the floor, hanging out. Don't mind the dog barking and the cars driving behind me because there's actually a busy road on the side of my porch right there. So you'll be hearing a lot of cars as I'm speaking to you guys. This is my brand new spigot. I just got that installed about a week ago, to be exact. And I think it's the perfect location for me to put this retractable hose made by Vevor, of course. Um, the only slight modification I will be making to the plan will be from using these screws and fasteners to using some screws that I had and fasteners that I had in my shed. They're practically the same size, but they're a little bit shorter because this wood doesn't require that deep of a penetration into it. So therefore I'm going to be using these shorter screws in order to make the job, to complete the job. And I'll also be completing the job using my impact wrench and screwdriver, pencil, and stuff of that nature. As I read in the instruction manual, that's what you'll need to get this job done. So let's get to it. All right. So first thing first is this bracket that we need to install. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark it up using a pencil, exactly back there. What I'm gonna do is also, when I turn my back, you'll be seeing a hole in a board back there. That's where my old spigot was. And unfortunately, the winter got the best of that one. So I had to replace it and put a new one in there and get that squared away. So with that being said, let's get to it. So like I mentioned before, this is the hole with the whole old spigot hole right there. And I'm just gonna place this simply right where it was and mark it up. And using a pencil will help you do that. So I'm gonna do one of these right here, one of these right here, so I know exactly where to drill my holes to screw this in. All right, so now I can take this down and only to be using this a little bit later. So I'm gonna need a drill bit, and I got me a new set from Craftsman of drill bit. So I'm gonna pull it out of the packaging, make sure we're ready to drill this out. Man, it's so tough to get these out of there. All right. All right. So this is drill bit right here. I'm gonna use this to drill it in. All right, done. So now we're changing from another bit changing the bit. Coming along just fine. So I can drill this in and put it in there and not have any worries whatsoever. So now we're grabbing the bracket and our screws, and we're gonna go ahead and put this in. The reason I used the drill bit before was to ensure that the reason I used the drill bit before that was to make sure that actually I could drive the screw in without having any problems whatsoever as far as the wood is concerned on the back end of it. So it could catch and we would not have any issue whatsoever. All right, so let's get going. Looks like the first screw is in. Second screw's in. Third screw's in. And last but not least, and fourth screw is in, and that sucker is solid. It's not going anywhere, and it's stuck there now. All right, so that was pretty much all of the installation that you need to do on that. In regards to that, that's all you need to do. And now I'm gonna open the packaging and grab the clip for this, so I can actually clip it once I put this in and not have to worry about anything else. So that's that, and that's the clip right there that you're gonna need. Put that in there and you call it a day. I think that's pretty much it. So we're gonna grab our handle right here. It's kind of, this weighs probably about 10-12 pounds, by the way. This whole retractable hose reel. I don't know how much it weighs when there's water in it, but it's definitely it weighs about, I would say about 10 to 12 pounds without the holes in it, without water in it, sorry. So what we're gonna do is lift this up and line it up. So we're gonna move that here and line it up in there and put that right through. So I got it inside one hole already. And now the bottom one is fighting me. I got it in there and it's in. And the only thing left to do is to put this little pin at the bottom of it so nobody can take it out unless you want to take it out yourself. That's the hardest part of the job, I can honestly tell you that. But got it figured out, and now it's done. Actually, I meant to put it the other way around. I'm gonna take it out and put it back the opposite way so I can have some swivel movement on this. Yep, and just like that, we're good. Now we can swivel in, swivel left, right, and this is strong and sturdy here. And the last part of this is to actually screw this to the spigot. And we're gonna go ahead and do that. And turn on the faucet and see if this thing works like it's supposed to, if it retracts. This is, like I mentioned earlier, this is supposed to be 115 feet long, the hose inside here. So this should cover a long range of water usage pretty much. This is fighting me a little bit. Let's fight back. And we got it. Booyah. And just like that, we're connected. I'm ready to rock. And let's see. Turn on the water. There's no leaks anywhere. As you can see, water is on. There's no leaks anywhere. And this is actually going to show you how this works. You track right here. And it retracts on its own. And as far as the water is concerned, there's water. And now we have water. So this is pretty cool stuff. I would definitely recommend this, regardless of the length that you buy. These do actually come in 65 feet. They come in 65 feet, 115, 100 feet. And I think some of them could be 200 as well. And you can also attach extension hose to this if you run out of, real estate. You can attach an extension hose to it. Just keep in mind, if you attach an extension hose to this, where this ball is exactly where it will retract to, right? So it'll only retract up to here, unless you unscrew this and move it further up, then that's when it will retract all the way to there and stuff of that nature. So you can make that adjustment and move it up and down, but I don't need to do so myself. I think this is perfect for me. And I just want to say, guys, this is the other nozzle that the Vevor retractable hose come with. It's the other head. I used this one earlier. As you saw, this one has multiple options: rinse, soaker, cone, flat, mist, center, angle, vertical, shower. I mean, it has all the options available to it. And obviously all you have to do there is move it down to shut it off and move it up to, turn the water on. So you don't have to go on the spigot all the time. So you could keep it that way. That's a pretty handy tool. That's also a pretty handy tool. That's cool for washing cars and stuff of that nature. So it's very cool. So I'm going to demonstrate how that one works because I used this one earlier. And this is it, guys. This one bursts out more stream of water. Very consistent stream. I don't know if I'm going to be using this yet for anything other than washing cars. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Enjoy. Whew, it's hot today. But I enjoy doing this with you guys. Feel free to subscribe. Don't forget to like and comment as well. And have a great rest of your day. All right, guys. Peace.